Good morning to everyone. First of all, welcome to IntIT Solutions. Today, we will discuss how to execute a Python script or program in different ways. Right? Now, before executing a Python script or a program, first we need to check it out whether the Python compiler is present in our system or not. Let's do it. How to check it? First, open command prompt, cmd. Yes, I opened. Now, type Python space hyphen and again hyphen and version displays a versions, right? Python is present in our system. Now let's see what are the different ways. The first one is we can execute a Python script by using Python command prompt like Python. If you type Python and hit an enter, you can get the version of Python and you can get REPL shell. It's an REPL shell. What is mean by an REPL? Means read, evolve, and print loop. Now, the REPL shell is working as a calculator also. That execute on simple calculation program 2 plus 2 executes a 4. It takes an input and then it processes insights and then it shows an output and again it asking for the query. Let's take another example. 3 by 2, it's 1.5. Here we can write different types of program. Let I write a simple program to print hello world. Right? Print, writing hello world. Right? It prints the hello world. But there are one more way to execute a Python program is by using Python IDLE shell. In Python IDLE, it opens a shell again, right? It's a shell again. The both shells are same. The both shells are same. Now, let's see. Here also I'm giving something like a calculation, same calculations, 2 plus 2 equal to 4, right? It's also working as a REPL shell. And then the both, right? Both are interpreters. The both are interpreters, right? Yes. Now, here, whatever the program you write, for example, if 2 is greater than 3, I'm printing print 2 is big. I'm writing just small program, right? Whatever you write in REPL shell or Python command prompt, it stores a data temporarily. If you can run the program, but you can't save it. If you want to save it by using IDE, we can do it. How it can? Let's see the first way to execute a Python program. Right. Open IDLE shell and open file and hit on new file. Here I can write a program. If, for example, I'm taking two inputs, a equal to int of input, enter number 1. Just I want to write what is the biggest number in both, right? Int input of enter number 2. I take two inputs and just I'm check it out. If a is greater than b, then print a is big. A is big. Else b is big. Print b is big. Okay. I wrote a program. Just save that program with .py extension. Save that program with .py extension. Just I'm saving this program and in a folder, something like I'll create a new folder, py programs. In py programs, test test.py. I created test.py. Right? I just saved the program with the extension .py. The file name is test. Right? Now it saves the program, and then if you want to run this program by Python IDE, you can give directly run module. Go to run menu and then click on run module, or you can hit directly F5. Right, run module. It takes a first number, I'm giving 3, and then second number, I'm giving 4. Now it shows an output, B is big. Right? Now let's see that one more way to execute this program. See, here I'm giving something like a run module. I'm running directly by using IDE. But if you want to run same program with command prompt, how can you do it? Now let's see. Open command prompt. I opened command prompt, and then first I want to relocate my present working directory. That is where I saved. I saved in D. And 337-844. It's my drive. Sorry. First, I need to check it where it saves. It's in E drive, right? Open command prompt and go to E drive. In E drive, I have a folder like 5 programs. Yes, here I have this test.py. Here I have the file test.py. Now let's execute this one. Python space file name, that is test.extension.py. It executes. Python, enter the number 1, that's from giving 5, and the number 2 is 2. A is big. Got it? If you want to run a program by using command prompt, first relocate your present working directory to where the py file is consists. And then next, type a command Python space file name dot extension. Right? Now let's see the another way by using Notepad. Open Notepad. I open Notepad. Right, write a Python program. Just I'm adding 2 numbers. Let's take it 2 inputs. Int. Otherwise, I write the same program which I copied there. A equal to int of input. I'm taking first input, and B equal to int of input. I'm taking second input, and now I want to add a 2 values. C equal to A plus B, and then I'm just printing C. After writing your program, just save that program with .py extension again. I'm saving in PyPrograms only. Alright. Test1, test notepad, otherwise notepad.py with py extension. Now, how to run a program? Go to a particular path, open command prompt and go to a particular path, and then let's check it. Test notepad.py is present, means a particular file is present or not. Yes, it's present. Now let's type a program, Python space test notepad.py. It takes the first input, I'm giving 20. It takes second input, that's 30. It displays 50, the addition of 2 numbers. right? Now, the next way is by using Google Colab or a Jupyter Notebook. Work it out. Let's take a Jupyter Notebook. For to execute a Jupyter Notebook, you need to install a Anaconda software. Yes, present. Anaconda is present. Now I'm just hit on a Jupyter Notebook. It executes it. Let's wait. Yes, it's running. The Jupyter Notebook, it's like HTML pages. In HTML page, it runs, it embeds the compiler. It embeds a Python compiler and execute it. Yes, I'm open with Google Chrome. Yes, yes. Now it's opens. Where I have to save it? Just we need to locate it, right? Let us save a program in desktop. I'm creating a new file, new Python 3 notebook. Yes, hit on that. Now here, let's see. Print. Just I'm printing this one. Print hello world. Print hello world. I'm running this program. Yes, it prints an output. If you want to take an input, a equal to int of input. It takes an input 2. Got it? Means a Jupyter notebook is nothing but it's just a HTML file which embeds your Python compiler and it runs a Python programs by using the kernel. Yes. Now, what is Google Colab? The Google also created one type of a package like a Colab, right? Let's see it how it works. Google Colab, collab.research.google.com. Here it just redirects to your Colab files. See here, I want to create a new notebook. Just I hit on new. Before that, you need to log in into your Gmail account. Then it will execute or it will open the new file. Right. Now let's see here. This is also same. See what is the difference between Jupyter Notebook and Google Colab. The both are same. The both working experience is same with Google Colab and Jupyter Notebook. Let's write a program, simple program that is print hello world. Just printing hello world. Let's execute this one. Yes, it prints the output hello world. And then one more major difference is in Google Colab, it already installed a lot of libraries. It imports a lot of libraries already installed by Google developers. But in Jupyter Notebook, it's a local host network, right? So we have to install a different libraries, whatever you want to execute a particular program. That is a major difference. Just note it down. Then now let's see one tool to execute a Python program. That is Visual Code Studio or Visual Studio Code. Let's I installed already Visual Studio Code. Just open that one. Yeah, it opens. Right. It's showing a welcome page. Just I close it. Now, if you want to run a Python program in Visual Studio Code, right? First, we need to install the Python plugin. Install the Python plugin. If you want to run it, run. and then hit on, run and install additional debuggers. Yes, it shows what are the different debuggers is present. Now the Python, yes, Python is installing. I hit on Python, Python is installing. After install, it executes. Yes, Python is installed now. Now, now Python is installed. Here you can see the terminal, right? You can check it out. Python, yes, Python is present. Yes, Python is present here. Next time I want to exit, right? Now, hit on file and then click on new file. Just I'm writing new file here. A equal to input, A equal to input. Just I want to print what is that input. For I in A, I'm just printing print A. Print I. Yes. Just I'm writing this one. Uh, Save this program with .py extension. Yes, I'm saving it here only. Putting the name testvisual.py. Right. It saves .py extension. If you want to run this program by the terminal, you can run directly like Python space test visual.py. You can run it, go to a particular path, then you can run it by using Python. Or otherwise, here we have a direct command like a play button. Run Python file in terminal. Right? Hit on that one. It runs a Python script. And it takes an input, right? I'm giving the input Python. I'm giving input Python. It displays the Python. It displays now. Right. These are the different ways to execute a Python programs. Now we have different tools also to run a Python. Means a PyCharm and Anaconda. There are different set of tools is present, but the most probably based on your requirement, you can select your tool and then you can select the way of executing a Python program. Right. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you.